Hey guys, we are here at the Alioth Ship Expo or Aerospace Expo. I don't know what exactly it's called. Is it Zenith Corporation or Infinity Corporation? It's one of them. Anyways, there's a really big ship expo going on right now, and I thought it would be a cool video to go around, pick out some of my favorite ships, show them off to you guys, see what you guys think, and then if you're interested in buying any of these ships, I should be able to show off the info for these and hopefully put the info in the description of the video if I get a chance. I'm not really super sure on that just yet, but I've got two of my ships here as well, so if you want to see those, you can always hit me up. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with my own ships just because I'm right next to them right now, and then we'll just walk around the expo and find things that we like and talk about them. See you guys soon. All right, so we are here at my little corner of the Alioth Aerospace Expo. Somebody coming in with a pretty big ship right there. But these are the two ships that I currently have for sale here. The first one is my Hammerhead Scout ship. It's a pretty simple design, nothing too crazy going on. It's got a extra small container, some brakes, and a cockpit. Uses 4 small engines, some hover engines, things like that. It's actually pretty freaking maneuverable. It goes about 700 kilometers an hour here on Alioth, but works great for the most part. If you guys are interested in one of these little guys, I am selling them for pretty cheap, 200,000 quanta, built and tokenized for you. But the big thing that I have up here is the Grim Industries Mako Hauler. This is my newest ship. I wanted something that fit in a small dynamic core, so this is a small dynamic core, but also was very functional as just an all-around kind of ship. And this has a territory scanner, so you can go and scan territories with it. It is just one, obviously. It's not one of the boats. Has a warp drive, so you don't have to go into PvP space. It has 1 large container, so you can mine for quite a while. And then it also has a little bit of a done-up interior and some niceties to it as well. And then I'm fairly happy with the design. I'll go into build mode here, see if I can get a little bit better angle for you guys. It is in line with the other ships that I've built, with the white lines and the wood going through the center, and the white outlined engine casings. It's got quite a bit of stuff, I think, in the container right now, so we can see what it hauls. We've got 2.5 Gs of thrust, 5 Gs of brake force, 3 Gs of both high altitude and low altitude lift, and a sustaination speed of 289 kilometers an hour, so not bad. Let's go ahead and check out the inside. That's where all the fun stuff is. My frame rates are not great right now when I'm streaming. We have 2 medium fuel containers for each, so there's 2 ammo containers and 2, sometimes they can be a little hard to see, 2 space containers, territory scanners there, our core, and the container. I think when I'm streaming or recording, this game doesn't really like to go very well. But we'll head upstairs anyways. And this is the nice part. This is a map, but it's not working right now for some reason. We've got our fuel levels. And a nice little table, a hangout area, couch, some plants. There is a radar in the back there, just in case you need it. But yeah, that's pretty much the ship. So let's go ahead and find something else, and I'll get back to you then. Alright guys, we are here at another really awesome ship. Now Garrox, I'm sure you guys are, if you've played Dual Universe a bit, I'm sure you're familiar with some of the other ships that he's designed, but he just finished up this new yacht for the Alioth Ship Expo. Now his other ships are here. I'm not going to be showing those ones because I've already kind of gone over them in my other streams, but this new one I definitely wanted to show off, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. It is a anti-gravity yacht, I do believe. At least I think there's an anti-gravity. I'm just so curious how he got some of these angles and how smooth this ship is. I mean, it is really just a work of art. Let's see if we can get on inside this sucker. There's Garrox there, hanging out. Let's see what this says. Designed by Garrox Aerodynamics. Visit the showroom or DM me on Discord. The doors are auto. Step on in and have a look. I've actually already been in this ship. I checked it out before he finished it. He let me go inside, which was nice of him. Deck 1, deck 2. So there are more decks to this. I don't think he had finished those decks when I first saw it. It's just really nice. Yeah, it's just kind of like a hangout area. He did the same thing I did, but a much nicer table. Alright, let's go deck 1. Ah, yeah. See, I didn't see any of this the last time that I checked this out. That is his Curvix speeder entry for the speeder contest. Man, my frame rates are horrible when I'm streaming. Alright, let's go ahead and check out deck 2. He's done such a good job at like hiding everything. So he's got his fuel management, he's got his map like I'm supposed to have. I don't know why mine's not working. And another hangout area. Like, you look at this thing, you don't see engines, you don't see wings, you don't see anything really. No adjusters, it's just all hidden. And I don't really understand how he does it. Let's see if we take a look at the back, we can see. Okay, so I see one large engine. So there's 2 large engines, there's 3 space engines down there. I just don't see the rest of it. Maybe I'm missing something. It's got a bunch of adjusters, okay. But how does this thing actually fly? I don't know. Anyways, I think it's really cool looking. It's definitely a specialty ship. I don't know how much he's selling this thing for, but if you guys like it, you can hit him up. Garrox is the name. He's got a VR station like I do. Go check his showroom out. Alright guys, we're here at another player's little showroom area. This is Go22K, I do believe. If I'm saying that wrong, you can correct me if you ever see this video. I just wanted to stop here because I'm a big Star Wars fan, and he's one of the few players that have done a Star Wars speeder. And he's got a bunch of them on display here. I think he did a pretty freaking good job with these. I really like them. Nothing too fancy though, you know. It's just nostalgia, I guess. I'm a big fan of the orange and black one for sure. I don't know how much he's selling these for. Let's see. Land speeders available for purchase. 150,000 blueprint, 250,000 token. Yeah, 250,000 for these little guys. Not bad at all. I take one. And then he's also got a Millennium Falcon. I think there's a better Millennium Falcon over on the other side, made by some of our Empire friends. But the YT1300 is currently in testing phase. Should be available 1 to 2 weeks. Yeah, we can go inside though. Check it out. Yeah, a lot of his ships are in testing, kind of like mine are. So he's got a medium container here. Little bedroom area. That's nice. There's the warp drive, bathroom. Yeah, I think the interior on this one is quite a bit better. I don't know how true to scale it is. Whereas the other YT1300 is more about the outside than it is the inside. And the inside, it's like a heavy hauler. I think there's like 4 large containers in that thing. So I just wanted to stop here real quick and show these guys off just because I'm a big Star Wars fan. That's part of why I joined the Empire in the game. And I was happy to see these speeders here. Alright, if you guys are interested, you can hit up to Go22K and let's go on to the next one. This is a flying banana. And yes, it flies. I've seen it all over the freaking, flying around all over this freaking expo, everywhere. It's hilarious. The banana boat. This is like a U2 bomber, which is pretty freaking awesome. Happy to see someone's done that. And then I had to show this ship off because I don't know what, I assume this is an actual ship. It's gotta be, but oh man, I just noticed there's a bunch of ships under there. It's freaking hilarious. Look at how amazing that is. People are funny, man. That's great. So, all right, where was I going? I was going to something specific, and now I can't remember. There's just so many ships here. It's like You can literally get lost. Yes, this one. Okay. I actually wanted, before I started playing the game, when I heard about what you could do in the game, like, my original goal was to make a pirate ship. So, like, yes, there are pirates that have ships in the game, but I wanted an actual pirate ship. I didn't end up doing that, but I'm really happy to see that somebody has certainly tried, and man, this thing is massive. This was made by Jarrett 180. Oh, okay. Jarrett 180 actually streams quite often. He is a literal pirate in the game, so if he's killed you, I'm sorry, but this ship is pretty sweet. What is it made out of? Sodium. Sodium is super lightweight, so I understand that. We're just going to go ahead and take a look around. Sorry for the frame rates, guys. I have a very brand new graphics card and a high-end computer, but this game is this game's intensive, we'll put it that way. Especially when you have everybody together. So far this thing is pretty freaking awesome. Yeah, this is great. Oh, there goes that bomber. It's so nice to see everybody gathered together. This is exactly what I wanted from this game. I assume somewhere up here is the captain's quarters. It's interesting. I wonder if this is a bug or if he meant it to be that way. Or if he probably just wants people to be able to see the logo under there. Man, the ship just keeps going, doesn't it? Yeah, this thing's freaking awesome. I love it. So big, too. It's a diamond ship. Give you guys a glance around here. That is an actual rocket ship, by the way. The interior is pretty sweet at the top. But I think we're going to head to this big guy, because somebody spent a lot of time and money on this. But before we do, we're going to take a look at this little guy, because this is like a little lobster. It's hilarious. I'm guessing you fly from right there. Look at this thing. Who did this? It's got guns. It's so ridiculous. It's got freaking missile pods on the top. A warp core. Or warp drive. Oh man. Yeah, anyways, this thing, the Eye of Providence, has got to be the most expensive ship at this entire expo. That right there is gold. So this thing must weigh, I don't even know how much. He's clearly had some PvP encounters, but I think he's prepared, because look at all those missile pods. I mean, Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, look, he got hit right there too. Somebody actually was trying to kill this guy. Look at all those holes from PvP. I mean, this would have been the mother lode if they took this thing out, huh? Yeah, he's been hit quite a bit. I just noticed that. He clearly survived. Look at those. 1 million missile pods. I would not want to be fighting against this thing. Let's see if we can go inside. Take a look. He's got gold steps. Somebody spent way too much money making this thing. Oh god. The frame rates are not happy with me trying to do this. There we go. Okay. We made it in. Band of Outlaws. Wow. Is that gold too? Yellow aluminum panel. Okay. And DC's saved a little bit of money. Man, the interior on this thing is just ridiculous. I'm gonna get lost in here. Alright, I might not actually go through this because I'm gonna spend way too much time in this ship. I'm gonna assume that this is not for sale. Because my god, I can't even imagine how much this would cost. It's amazing, but I hope it works on anti-gravity. Like, it's so cool. It reminds me at like EVE Online, I guess, is like probably the biggest inspiration for something like this. Yeah. We do have a pyramid ship, similar to mine. There's a DeLorean here. Where we're going, we don't need roads. If you want a DeLorean, you can contact AbeC5, hashtag 0318 on Discord, and he will get you a DeLorean. I just realized that there is an upper viewing platform here at the Expo that I wasn't aware of how to get up to earlier because the elevators that I tried originally did not work, but I found the right ones. And I wanted to come up here just so you guys can see how big this Expo is. And like, it really puts into, I guess, words like how awesome this is as an actual MMO where people actually get together and do really cool things, and why I love this game so much. I mean, just look at the number of ships that are here. Mine's way over there, you know. There are so many ships. So many really cool designs. I mean, look how massive that thing is. By the way, there's no way, I haven't found a way to get onto that, so I won't be able to show it to you, but I mean, it's amazing. Like, look at all these things. I haven't even got to some of these, like the Ark ship there, I'd still want to check out. The MCRN ship. There's a freaking space shuttle. I haven't even seen that before. Like, there's just so many cool things. Yeah, and this has been absolutely awesome. At first, I wasn't even gonna go. I was like, oh, I don't have a ship finished, and you know, I'll pass. I'm so glad that I was able to actually finish my ship and get to this thing here. All right, let's head down. $8 million Quanta, the brick house. Not bad. Alright, how do I get down? We jump. Also wanted to show you guys this stuff. This is like the H9 app. Oh. Like little Hummers. That's so amazing. And he's got like trucks here too. Like semi-trucks. 2 million Quanta for a semi-truck. Little Atmo haulers. These things are awesome. Alright, let's get to the Ark ship over here. Let's see, will I be able to jump? Jump! Yep, made it. This was one of the first, like, legit ships that I saw with an anti-gravity device. And I definitely wanted to come check it out. You can see that they've been pretty consistent with their entire ship line. I think these are all really awesome. Only 100,000 Quanta for that guy. This one's 600,000, I'm guessing because it's got more wings, brakes, and things like that. But this sucker, I mean, look at this thing. Alright, an ultra heavyweight freighter supporting anti-gravity technology and warp capability. No holds barred transporter for those titans of industry who have the goal of dominating the market that they call to. Able to carry over 3,000 tons without the anti-gravity tech, this ship will carry all your cargo and the factory industries needed to make it all again to the furthest corners of our system. Finished in our signature blue steel and premium luminescent white highlight with a stunning panoramic view balcony for all your passengers. This is a vessel This is a vessel for those that brook no compromise. I don't know what brook means. In the market force application. So since it's got anti-gravity, it can theoretically carry an unlimited amount of weight. Let's go ahead and jump up inside. Whoop, here we are. Look how nice this thing is on the inside. There's your warp drive, stuck right to the edge of the anti-gravity drive. Get a nice view in this thing, that's for sure. Curious where the cockpit is. Oh, I just realized there's like seats up there too. Look at that. There's the anti-gravity drive tech. And I just found the seat right there. I'm curious if this goes up anymore. It does not. But yeah, this ship is really awesome. And I'm going to assume that all the cargo containers are in the back. So I don't know how you get to those, but I'm going to assume they're back there. Anyways, really awesome ship. And I just want to... Let's make sure we get the guys that make these things featured. So these are DIA. Is the DIA ship line. Visit our ship showroom southwest of District 7 or VR and DIA ship showroom. So that's where you guys can check these out. On to the next one. Alright, here we are, guys. As much as I'm a Star Wars fan, I'm even a bigger Star Trek fan. So I was really hoping that someone would have made like a large scale Enterprise ship at the Expo here, but I haven't seen one. If there is one here, I've somehow missed it, and I apologize to whoever made it, but I don't think there is. But the next best thing I've found is this guy right here. And he calls it the Enterprise M. I'm not familiar with that, but it's still pretty cool nonetheless, and I wanted to check it out. It looks like this was designed by Lee Fall, if I am getting that correctly. I like his little animated screen up there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Lee Fall is the person who made this. I don't know if he has information regarding buying one, but man, is it cool. I really wanted to make an Enterprise myself, but I didn't have the material, so here we go, if you're looking to buy one of these. Lee Fall 2362, in-game name is Lee Fall. He's got 2 military Atmo engines, 4 standard, 2 large space engines, 5 large hovers, 3 medium tanks of each kind, 386 tons without fuel. Yeah, it's not bad. I don't know if we can get in. Let's see if maybe I'm capable of jumping up there. There we go. Okay. So we found all of his parts. There's the container. That's where I would have put it too. There's a warp drive, so that's cool. Is there another way up? Doesn't seem like it. Alright, so I don't know if we'll be able to get into the command part of the ship, but I'm going to try. I am going to try for you guys. I won't let you down. I'm going to do it. Well, I'm not seeing a way up right now. I'm guessing he knows how to do it, but... come on, you can do it. There we go. I was so close. So close to getting up there. I can't do it. Okay, I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I really wanted to get up there. I'm just not seeing the way up. Unless he's got like a part I'm not familiar with, but oh well. Okay, anyways, I definitely wanted to show this off because it's one of the few Star Trek designs here, and yeah, pretty amazing. Thank you, Lee Fall. I appreciate it. Alright guys, I wanted to stop at these two ships just because you rarely see vertically designed ships in the game. I think most people just have this kind of preconceived idea of how like a ship looks, so you don't typically see ships that are longer or taller than they are long. So I wanted to stop at these two ships because they obviously defy that expectation, as they are very vertical in height. So this one is freaking awesome. I really like the kind of bumblebee look to it. I don't really know how these work. I mean, these freaking spheres are awesome. He's got a lot of landing gear. I'm guessing this might be able to take off vertically. I don't know really. Let's see, head up for the best view of the event. Man, look how big this thing is. This has to be a large core ship. Look at all those engines too. It's ridiculous. All right, let's head up. All right, so you can see just how many ships there are here, and I mean there's a lot. I definitely want to check that one out because I saw it on Reddit. There's a big golden ship you can maybe see back there. We're definitely going to hit up. This ship here, the Arc ship, we're definitely going to look at. Yeah, there's just a ton. So, is this like another ship on top? Oh, wow. It's like a smaller version of what we're currently on top of the one that... That's freaking sweet. Let's check out the cockpit. You can see our rival. It's vertically set up there. Question is, can we get back? Someone made ladders, that's helpful. Okay. Let's take the other elevator and see how much higher we can get up here. I'm guessing this is for the smaller version. Yep. Whew. This is sweet. There are so many ships here. The game doesn't like me very much right now. Yeah, it's so awesome. Just to see everybody that's here. This MCRN ship here is freaking great. There's that golden ship I was just talking about. I mean, there's just so much cool stuff here. Alright, well, I just wanted to quickly show this off. I think we're going to head this way. Let's see. Actually, we're going to go over to that ship right there, and then I'll be back real quick. Alright, so we are on the inside of that red and white ship that I was just talking about, and man, take a look at this. This has got to be 100 seats here. It's freaking ridiculous. There's even more seats. The outside I wasn't too crazy about. It got pretty lumpy, obviously. I saw the ship before he smoothed it on Reddit. He was showing that off. And I think it actually looked a little bit better before he used the smooth tool on it. But hey, I would have tried to smooth it too. So it's got a lot of stuff going on in here, which is pretty sweet. It's got a container hub. I wonder how many containers this thing has. I don't know. That door's locked back there, so I can't really show that off. But still a really cool ship in my opinion. I'm not a fan of landing gear, which is why you don't see them on mine. But I think that's pretty cool. So, alright, we're going to head to the next one. I'll see you in a second. Alright, so this one is not on the showroom floor, but I mean, I just had to go and take a look at it. So, most of my time, if I'm not playing this game, is spent playing Warhammer, making lists, painting miniatures, and doing all that kind of stuff. And if you're a fan of Warhammer, you probably know what Battlefleet Gothic is. And this is the Pestifiermundi, a famous Chaos Space Marine battle cruiser, which normally would probably be a lot bigger than this in real life, but this is the size that you can make a ship currently in the game. And holy cow, this is amazing. Look at all those railguns. I'm so happy that someone took the time to actually make something like this. Now you can tell they probably crashed when they came in, since they have quite a few broken parts. I'm guessing this thing is not the epitome of being able to fly in atmosphere, but wow, look at all those engines. This is so cool. I just had to show this thing off. I don't think we can get in it right now. At least I don't see a way in currently to check out the insides. It might not have anything in there. Who knows? But it is such a cool ship. So he probably, I'm gonna assume he probably used like the holographic projector to make this thing, but that's cool. Yeah. I'm guessing right up there is where the bridge is at. Pretty freaking awesome. On the outskirts here, but I'm glad it's here. Thanks. Alright, so we are here inside the Apex ship, which is a ship from one of our other corp members in the Empire. That is Eastern Gamer. He brought his ship here to show off, so I thought I would do a favor and show it off for him in this video. It's a very long ship. I want to say it's a large core, but I'm not entirely sure. What are these? Shelves. Interesting. I would not have thought to use shelves like that. That's pretty cool. And then these are long lights. Okay. Black carbon panel. Are these like steel rods? Oh, cable modules. Okay. See, he's done a lot of stuff that I just don't really think of ever doing. Let's see if maybe he can open this door for us. No. Oh, there we go. This must be where his cargo's at. Yep, cargo's in there. Oh, here come a bunch of other people. Nice. His ship wasn't the easiest to get into, I'm going to put it out there. But we definitely did get in. It's an interesting way of doing the stairs. Yeah. There we go. And as you can see from the outside, this thing is freaking long. I like it though. Very slender. Should fly pretty well. So if you're interested in something like this, you can get a hold of Eastern Gamer in the game as part of the Empire, and I'm sure that he can help you out. Alright guys, on to the next one. Alright guys, I decided to head downstairs because I didn't want to forget about all the people who weren't able to park their ship upstairs on the main landing pad and see if I could find anything else cool I wanted to show off up there. Now, I know there's one of these up top that's quite a bit bigger than this version, but that one's not really finished. Like the whole top half of it's not done. So I wanted to show off this one, which is finished. And if you guys are a fan of the Firefly show, I'm sure you're going to love this one. So this is what the owner here, Virolatitas maybe, calls the mini Firefly. And I think he's done a pretty freaking good job at modeling this ship for this size. I want to say this is a medium core, I'm pretty sure. And I think it looks awesome. I mean, he's just done such a good job at getting like the look and feel of this thing, in my opinion. Even having to use, you know, all the components that are a part of this game. So let's go ahead and head inside and see what that looks like. I do believe all these doors are automated. They are. So he's got one medium container. I think that's the only container I saw in here, so it's not really a big heavy lifter, but you can at least carry some stuff. I mean, he's done a really good job with the interior and all these railings. I think they look pretty awesome. Oh, you can even walk out there. Okay. A little bit of a hangout area. That's cool. Cockpit is up here. Nothing crazy, but at least it works. It's interesting that he put the core at the very front there. I'm not sure I would have done that. It's a real good way to get the core destroyed, in my opinion. Let's see, does this open? Yeah. He's got a bedroom down here. Okay. Bedroom, bathroom. That's cool. Lockers. I like that all the doors are automated. Means that people can actually get in and out of the things. Yeah. Anyways, I just really wanted to show this off. I know there's definitely some Firefly plans that are playing this game and probably enjoy seeing things like that. So let's see if we can maybe just find one more ship, and I think that'll probably do it. Alright, so I was walking on the outskirts of where the actual showroom floor is, and I came across this really weird thing. I'm not entirely sure what's going on or actually how to even get up there, but this is a really good example of some of the funnier stuff that you can potentially build in this game. And I liked it more for the little helicopters that he's got at the top, which I assume are just like two little personal transport vehicles. Yeah, this thing is really cool. Yeah, that guy's trying to figure out how to get up there too. I wish I... Man, that's cool. Well, he figured it out. Let's see if we can do the same. Let's see if we're as good jumping around as this guy is. Oh, yeah, there we go. Sweet, we made it. I mean, look how cool these things are. He did such a good job with the voxelmancy here. Man, that U-2 bomber is still flying around. That's pretty cool. I mean, by the time you guys see this video, this expo will have been done, but I hope that you guys got to come check it out at least, because this has been really cool. Alright, well, I think I'm going to do just a run through so you guys can kind of check things out. Maybe you'll see something that you like. Get up to the ramp over here and get through all this water. There we go. Like, look at that ship. That's pretty cool too. It's like a flying V. There's just so many cool ships. There's like, I mean, like, by the way, I'm really sorry if I didn't show your ship for whatever reason, but there's got to be 1,000 ships here. There's no way I could ever show even probably a percentage of them, to be honest. There's so much cool stuff. I mean, like, we've got cars, we've got sci-fi ships, we've got just anything you could think of, and it's pretty much here. Like, so many things that there's really no room to even put most of it. So also, if you guys enjoy this video, I know I'm new to YouTube, but please like, subscribe. I'm going to be making probably a lot more dual universe content in the future if I can. I've definitely been streaming the last few weeks, so you guys can find me at the Primary Objective TV on Twitch. If you want to catch me live there, I'll put the link in the description. But yeah, this expo has just been really awesome. I mean, there's a tank, we've got cars, there's the pyramid ship. The DeLorean, more like actual planes. A lot of these like really flat styled kind of ships. All right, let's go ahead and do a last flyover of the expo, and I think we'll call it good. Give you guys a good sense of scale here. How tiny my ship is compared to some of these things. I mean, look at that rocket. Look at all these ships. There's just so many. I feel bad for these people that, you know, kind of had to get stuck on the outside, but man, I don't think they ever could have imagined this many people showing up. It's really cool. Trying to not hit other people flying around. Probably don't need to be going so fast. Like that Halo ship floating in the air. I would have loved to have seen that. Unfortunately, there's just no way to get up there. There's a freaking, that's the ship from Star Citizen right there. Look at that. They got the meme. He built the meme in the ship. It's so amazing. Yeah, I mean, there's just so much going on, and it's been really awesome to come check out all the stuff that's here. So I hope you guys got to see it as well. I know everybody probably didn't, but yeah, it's been a real joy. So, alright guys, thanks for watching, and we'll get back to some more Dual Universe soon. See you guys.